Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to review my two new banknotes from Qatar and China. So, I've got these from a local money changer at a local mall, and these two costed me 175 pesos, and I believe that's a great deal. You know why? Because I saw this same banknote online for 70 pesos, which is actually still cheap, but of course I just put it in my likes and went like, hey, maybe I could buy this, but it was sold out. So I was like, maybe I'd find somewhere and maybe I'd even get a great deal. So when I went out last Saturday and saw that the local money changer at my local mall was opened, I literally just went there and asked the guy, hey, do you have any new banknotes? Do you have any available ones? And he has quite a handful of stack of these 1 riyal banknotes. And I was like, hey, let me get one of these 1 riyal banknotes, and let me get one of these as well. These 20 Chinese yuan. And he also had a 20 pound note from the UK. It's the paper one, but it's still like the similar design to the current polymer ones, and he was only selling it for 1,300 pesos. You know, the actual exchange rate for it is actually 1,500 pesos. So I was like, whoa. He removed 200 pesos from the price of the banknote. So yeah, hopefully it's still there when I return, and hopefully I have that kind of money soon. So yeah. So the first banknote we have is the Qatari 1 riyal banknote. So there's not much going on in the front, just on the very right hand side. So here on the very right hand side, you can see here is the door or the entrance to the Qatar State Mosque, or the Imam Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab Mosque. By the way, forgive me for my butchering of the pronunciation. So this is the mosque of Qatar, the national mosque of Qatar. It is named after Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab, who was an 18th century Sunni Muslim preacher, scholar, theologian from the Najd region in Central Arabia. They was also the founder of the Islamic revivalist and reformist movement known as Wahhabism. And over here is the drama flower. So, I don't really know what's a drama flower, so I started searching about it. And if there are any Qataris watching this, can you at least tell me in the comments what's a drama or a dreamer flower? Because when I went to search about it, it gave me this result. So it says the center identity, dreamer center logo. It is one of the natural plants that grow in the state of Qatar. It was chosen as the center's logo because it symbolizes strength and grows in hard lands and difficult climatic conditions. Its flowers are beautiful, pink to violet in color, and reflect the innocence and beauty of our children. So I was continually searching, Qatari flora dreamer, and when I went to images, it wouldn't give me. Okay, there's photos, but it would give me the photos of the banknotes sometimes. But I guess I got my question answered now. So now we'll go to the back of the banknote. So here on the very middle, or in the middle, is what's called a dhow vessel, or a batil in Arabic. This is a traditional type of sailing vessel from Kuwait, which is actually featured in the Kuwaiti 1 dinar banknote, which I had, but I lost eventually. And it has a fiddle-headed bow and a high sternboard. And over here, on the very left-hand side, is the Pearl Monument. It is a fountain that pays homage to the history of Qatar when it was still doing this thing called pearling. It was the primary industry before oil. So over here it says Prior to the discovery of oil in 1939, pearling was one of Qatar's primary revenue streams. Not only is it a gamble, approximately 1 in 10,000 oysters contains a pearl. It was extremely dangerous due to the toll diving took on the body, coupled with the constant threat of lingering barracudas, sea snakes, and sharks nearby. The pearl's significance is still honored throughout Qatar today. There's a giant pearl monument in Doha. A luxury artificial island called the Pearl was built on one of the nation's major pearl diving sites. So yeah, TLDR, Qatar had a very big pearling industry before oil, and then when oil took over, they built this as an homage to their past industry. So yeah, I think that's a great homage about the past industry of your country. So now we are going to move to the next banknote. So here is the 20 yuan or renminbi banknote. So on all of the Chinese banknotes, it features Chairman Mao Zedong, who was the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, and he led the Cultural Revolution and the Great Leap Forward. And the back is where the wonders begin. So here in the back is Li River passing through Golin. So first we will read about what is the Li River. The Li River, or Lijiang, is the name of the upper reaches of the Gui River in northeastern Guangxi, China. It is part of the Xizang River system in the Pearl River Basin, flowing 164 kilometers or 102 miles from Xing'an County to Pinghu County. So what is Golin? And is it a town or what? Formerly romanized as Guilin, is a prefecture level city. It's a city in the northeast of China's Guangxi Tuang Autonomous Region. It is situated on the west bank of the Li River and borders Hunan to the north. Its name means forest of sweet osmanthus, owing to the large number of fragrant sweet osmanthus trees located in the region. The city has long been renowned for its scenery of karst and topography. So yeah, very interesting information. I'm so sorry about our two banknotes tonight or today. So now we'll be checking the security features of these banknotes, starting with the most basic one, the watermark. So if you point a light on this clear patch of nothing, I'm just gonna, so if you point a light here, you're gonna see this hidden image. Ooh. So in our case, it's the dove vessel and some swords and a palm tree, and the number 1 as well. That's what's called an electrotype. And over here is a see-through register. So what it is basically that it's half of the image printed on the front, half of it printed on the back. So when you point a light behind it, you're gonna see the whole image form. And you're hearing the airplane right now. And over here is a security thread. So if you point a light behind it, you're gonna see a line form. This is specifically a windowed or segmented security thread, if you still remember our last video. And over here is what's called a latent image. So if you just tilt it the right way, you're gonna be able to see a hidden image. In our case, it's number 1. And over here is the color shifting ink. No, I don't really know if it's actually a color shifting ink because it doesn't really shift color, but it does have the circle inside it. And lastly, in the back we have a iridescent ink, which if you tilt it, you're gonna see it. So it's another type of hidden image thing. So for the Chinese banknote, we have the same security features. A watermark, in this case it's a flower, a see-through register, another segmented security thread, and it's also a color changing one, and a fully embedded security thread, and a color changing or color shifting ink over here, which is in the form of a rolling one. And we will also check the UV features. So I never get to check the UV features in some of the banknotes anymore, so we will check them right now in this video. So if I just turn on the lights, turn off the lights, and then point it over here. Oops, wrong side. You can see that right there. It's very cool. As with all Chinese banknotes, it's just this one and nothing much. Oh, there's some in the back. So yeah, those are my 2 new banknotes, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something new. And yeah, I still have another video to make, which is the different types of security threads in polymer banknotes. That will be up very soon, but if I don't ever make the video, then I guess I had other ideas. So yeah, that's the video for now. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I really hope that you learned something new, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support. See you guys in another one. Goodbye.